We will protest in here. You can get anyone you want to come down here if you like. They can come here. We have people who do business with this company. And it's very important that when you do business with people, that you're able to face the people that you're doing business with.
Criminal activity in white-collar crime that affects
such a beautiful day. Predatory lender, criminal offender. 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 Save our home! 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 Who are we? What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! Who are we? What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! Who are we? What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! Okay, people.
Criminal offender, predatory lender, criminal offender, predatory lender, criminal offender, predatory lender, criminal offender.
And you see right then and there. Right then and there's a classic example of America. Someone who feel as though that just because they work in an office building, they have the right to take away your free speech. The more they try to take, the more we will defend.